suggest one final reading of the cards to mark this moment. When you are ready, scan the cards and we'll begin. I can hear you. Now, you will find in your most recent package the latest edition of the Grim Gazette and a new set of my cards, 53 of them to be precise. You will also need the 19 cards that you received in the previous boxes. Gather these together, but do not mix them. Good, you have gathered your materials. Now, open the Grim Gazette to the bridge column. From the 53 new cards, locate 2 cards. My card, you might call it the Ace of Spades, and your card. Good, I can hear you. Now, you will find in your most recent package the latest edition of the Grim Gazette and a new set of my cards, 53 of them to be precise. You will also need the 19 cards that you received in the previous boxes. Gather these together, but do not mix them. Knock once when you are ready to continue. Good, you have gathered your materials. Now, open the Grim Gazette to the bridge column. From the 53 new cards, locate 2 cards. My card, you might call it the Ace of Spades, and your card, the Foolish Mortal. Set my card, the Ace of Spades, face up on the spot labeled Present. Then set your card, the Foolish Mortal, face up next to it on the spot marked Past. Now we are united, just as we have been in this grand adventure. Knock once on the box when you are ready to proceed. You now have 51 cards left from the new deck. Shuffle them and set the deck face down in the space labeled Destiny. Knock once on the box when you are ready for the next step. Next, pick up the first set of 19 cards you received. The Ghost and Room cards numbered 1 through 19. Shuffle those 19 cards together. All mixed? When you are ready to proceed, knock once on the box. Now, hold this thoroughly mixed deck of 19 cards in your hands. Deal out 12 cards face down to the location marked Inspiration. These are the cards that have influenced you over your journey. They will oversee the proceedings. When you have finished, you should have 7 cards remaining in your hand. Knock once on the box when you are ready to proceed. Next, you will deal the 7 cards remaining in your hand face up on top of the past and present spaces, covering the cards that are already there. Start by dealing the first card from your hand face up to the spot marked Past on top of your Foolish Mortal card. Deal the next one face up to the present, covering my card. Continue to alternate past and present until you have no cards remaining in your hand. Knock once on the box when you are ready to proceed. Good, you have done well. Your talents are easily manifest. Now, place the past pile face up on top of the present. It is time to make the crucial selection of a card from the pile atop the area marked Destiny. Remember, you mixed these well earlier. If you like, you may shuffle them once more. When you feel they are truly mixed, turn over the top card and replace it face up on top. This card will guide your destiny. Knock once on the box when you are ready to proceed. Now, return your attention to the present. Pick up the stack of cards on the spot marked present. Hold them face down in your hands. Mortals perceive time as linear, moving from past to present to future. So, deal the cards in your hands left to right into 3 face-down groups: past, present, and future. Knock once on the box when you are ready to proceed. Because we observe time moving in one direction, the past constantly influences the present and the future. Therefore, pick up the pile on the space marked past and drop it face down on top of either the present or the future. Pick up the assembled packet, the 2 groups that you just combined, and drop it face down on top of the remaining small group, either present or future. Knock once on the box when you are ready to proceed. Good. For some mortals, all of this talk of time's arrow would be daunting, but not you. Pick up the packet of cards containing the past, present, and future. Hold them face down in your hands. Now, look to the card atop your destiny pile. Using the deck of past, present, and future that you hold in your hands, spell out the numerical value of the face-up card. Deal 1 card at a time for each letter, face down into a pile on the space marked Fate. For example, if your destiny card is the 10 of clubs, you would deal 3 cards while spelling T-E-N. When you have completed the spelling, drop the remaining cards you are holding face down on top of the pile of dealt cards. Knock once on the box when you are ready to proceed.
T-W-O.
Now, pick up the pile and deal 2 cards face down, spelling of. Then, drop the remaining cards on top. Knock once on the box when you are ready to proceed. Right. Now, pick up the pile and spell the suit of the card, dealing 1 card for each letter in the suit of the card to which you cut. For example, 5 cards for C-L-U-B-S. 8 for D-I-A-M-O-N-D-S, etc. And then dropping the remaining cards on top. Knock once on the box when you are ready to proceed.
T-S.
Finally, To determine your fate, deal 4 cards spelling F-A-T-E face down onto the spot marked Fate. Place the remaining cards on top and leave them on the table. Knock once on the box when you are ready to proceed.
F-A-T-E.
Take this moment to think back over all that you have accomplished. You managed to discover the haunted nature of the objects we sent and separate the ghosts from their corruptible mortal state. Not bad for a foolish mortal. Then you found the forgotten room. Impressive. But luck cannot help you with this final test. The influence of the fates, the spelling of one of 51 different cards, were combined with your own actions, mixing, dealing, and assembling the cards as you desired. A near limitless number of possible outcomes, but only one that will suffice. What card best embodies your fate, your future? Turn over the top card of the group in the spot marked Fate and see. Ah, yes. It is as I suspected all along. You are no mere foolish mortal. This card would only be selected by one destined to be a powerful medium like myself. You have shown you have the natural skills and abilities required to join a most select circle. Allow me to be the first to offer my congratulations and welcome you to our cohort. By way of expressing our gratitude and continued friendship, I will ask Mrs. Slater and her committee to send you a token of appreciation on behalf of the mansion. In the meantime, should you find yourself a visitor to our mansion, you would find yourself receiving a most special welcome.
Well, how about that? Turns out that the fog surrounding the mansion was symbolic of the disbelief that society has surrounding the spirit world. By engaging with the spirit board, you have in turn rekindled that spark of the unknown, thus making it possible for us to continue our